Well, good afternoon and welcome to this regular board meeting for the Colton Joint Unified School District Board of Education on today, September 4th, 2025. It's wonderful to see a full room tonight. We have some great presentations lined up for this afternoon, this evening, where we can celebrate some wonderful student interns and recognize, of course, some outstanding staff that we have here in the district. But we will begin this meeting as we do every meeting with our roll call. So I'm going to ask Ms. Medina if you'll please call roll.
Mrs. Flores?
Present.
Mr. Fuentes?
Present.
Mrs. Sandoval?
Present.
Ms. Doreen Ojeda?
Present.
Mr. Ibarra?
Present.
Mrs. Haro?
Present.
Mr. Flores?
Present. Thank you. We also have Spanish language translation services available for anyone if you wish to participate in that. We have Ms. Cynthia Bueno, a translator here this evening, and she'll share a little bit of information about our translation services. Mrs. Bueno.
Thank you, Board President Flores. Good evening, all. Muy buenas noches a todos los que nos acompañan esta noche. Yo soy Cynthia Bueno, soy recepcionista y traductora del distrito. Si alguien desea escuchar la reunión completamente en español simultáneamente, puede encontrarme en la mesa trasera. Pueden adquirir el dispositivo donde podré interpretar la reunión por completo. Muchísimas gracias.
Thank you, Mrs. Bueno. We'll begin our meeting as we do every meeting with the renewal of the Pledge of Allegiance. I'm going to ask Board Member Fuentes if you'll please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand.
Put your hand over your heart. Ready? Begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and
to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Board Member Fuentes. Yes, thank you. Our first item for action today is item 1.3. This is the adoption of the agenda. At this time, staff is asking for some amendments to the agenda. The amendments are as follows. An amendment to item 9.1. This is a closed session item for public personnel employee appointments. They would like to add 2 certificated coaches, head varsity volleyball boys, soccer assistant girls, 2 classified coaches, basketball assistant boys, head varsity spring football boys, 4 volunteer coaches, band co-ed 2, basketball boys, head varsity basketball boys, and 8 volunteers. Dr. Miranda, are there any other additions or amendments to the agenda?
We don't have any more.
Okay, so I will ask for a motion to approve the amendments as presented by staff. Wonderful. I have a motion by Board Member Haro and a second by Board Member Fuentes. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any objections, any abstentions? Hearing none, it is so ordered unanimously. Thank you. This takes us to our school showcase for this evening. We have Washington High School here and our student leaders to give our presentation. So I'm going to go ahead and welcome them to the podium. Do we have Principal Sandy Torres? Please come forward.
Good evening, Board President Flores, board members, Superintendent Dr. Miranda, and members of the audience. I'd like to introduce 2 of our students from Washington High School, our Hawks, Miranda Isiano and Nathan Perez.
Good evening, board members, dignitaries, and community members. My name is Miranda Isiano. I am a 10th grade opportunity student at Washington Alternative High School.
And my name is Nathan Franco, and I'm a 9th grader at Opportunity High School at Washington Alternative High School.
We are proud to be here tonight representing Washington, a school where students like me get the chance to grow and learn in a unique setting.
At Washington, we connect, learn to real life. For example, our Wellness Center partnered with CalFresh, Healthy Living SBCSS, and IERCD for a cooking class and garden harvest. We learned about nutrition, teamwork, and health living. Thank you to the Royal Gents for donating a private fence for our Wellness Center garden. It gave us a safer space to work and grow.
Last March, we hosted a women's celebration. It was a chance to recognize the strength, leadership, and contributions of women in our school and community.
Last April, we came together as a school to celebrate Easter. Students volunteered as the Easter Bunny to pass out gifts to our neighbors, San Salvador Preschool. This gave us a chance to connect and enjoy the day together.
On the same day, we held our Spring Olympics. Events like this help bring us together, build school spirit, and create lasting memories.
On April 21st, we had our Men Empowerment event, which focused on leadership, responsibilities, and become better role models for ourselves and others.
On April 21st, we had our men's. Oh, you did? Oh, I'm sorry. One of the highlights of the 24-25 school year was getting to attend the 66ers baseball game together. It was a fun way to show school pride outside the classroom.
May was one of our busiest months. We had another cooking class, which continues to build on the life skills that will help us beyond high school.
Career Day opened our eyes to real-world opportunities. It inspired us imagine what our lives could look like after high school.
We also held a meet and greet where our independent study students connect with people who support and believe in our success.
We celebrated our seniors with a special lunch. Events like this remind us that every milestone matters, and they motivate us to keep moving forward.
And of course, graduations, for many of us, it proves that second chances really do work.
We're excited for what's ahead. Programs like PBIS help keep us motivated and on the right track.
In the summer, we had another garden harvest. It shows that the lesson we learn at Washington continues all year long.
In August, we started the school year with welcome back activities. It gave us a chance to reconnect and start the year off strong.
Our wellness center has been a huge help. We've learned how to manage stress, take care of ourselves, and stay focused on success.
Open House brought our families and community together. For many of us, Washington is the first school where we've really felt that we belong.
Even on unexpected days, like when weather changes our plans, we find ways to learn teamwork, responsibility, and flexibilities. And yes, even celebrate birthdays matter. Those moments make us feel seen, appreciated, and connected to our school.
We're excited about what's coming this fall. There's always something to look forward to at Washington High School.
We'll continue with Saturday school. ELAC, and SSC. Cooking classes, Hispanic Heritage Celebration, our mental wellness workshop, and the upcoming PSAT. All of these give us support we need to grow academically, personally, and emotionally.
Washington High School is more than a place.
I'll read half. Washington High School is more than a place to earn credits. It's a place where students like me find encouragement, support, and hope. To the Board of Education in our community, thank you for believing in us. We ask that you keep investing in Washington, because when you give us a second chance, we show that we can rise above our above our struggles and succeed. Thank you for supporting us, and thank you for believing in second chances.
Oh, before you leave, you don't get off that easy. Come on now. First of all, fantastic job, wonderful presentation. It's the start of the school year, so there's a lot going on. A lot of this was what occurred obviously last year and coming into this year. Let me go ahead and start by asking board members. I know there's lots of comments and questions. I'll start with board member Bertha Flores.
Thank you, Miranda and Nathan, for the presentation. I hope you had as much fun putting it together as we enjoyed it, and we had fun watching it. My favorite was the San Salvador presentation with the Easter celebration. That was my favorite part. I also want to I wrote down some notes of what you said. Some words stand out. You said, "We feel we belong." I think that's music to our ears, because that's what we want. We want you to feel like you belong, and that somebody cares for you, your teachers, your principal. You also use the words, "We felt connected." This is where we find encouragement, support, and hope. Beautiful, beautiful words. So wish you a great year.
Other board member comments? Please, board member Haro.
Yes, real quick, I just want to say thank you for your presentation. I know some snafus happened. It's okay. That doesn't matter. You got through it and you were nervous, but you still came through and did a fabulous job. And we everyone here appreciates all your hard work. So thank you.
Board member Ibarra, please.
Thank you, Dan. First of all, just want to say that you did an excellent job. You know, nothing ever goes perfect, and that's part of life. We all deal with imperfect opportunities and times in our life, but you persevered and you worked through it. And I saw a lot of teamwork going between both of you, talking to each other and say, "It's your turn," "No, it's my turn," and I've been there, done that as well. So that's fine. That's fine. The idea is to enjoy what you're doing. One of the comments that you made, and you thanked us for investing in you, and I just want to repeat that in a reverse order. I want to say thank you for investing in yourselves, because that's what's going to take in order for you to achieve your goals, to reach your careers, and do well in life. For all our students, we want to see them make those extra efforts. And with schools, Washington, as an example, we love giving our students the opportunity to grow and to at least get an opportunity to see what directions they want to go in their own individual lives. And one last thing, you guys, I want to thank both of you for being student representatives. As you come up and talk to the Board of Education, you are developing the skills, the knowledge that you can take back to your school and be leaders there. So don't forget that. And like I tell everybody, when you guys apply for college or for jobs, write down what you're doing, that you've talked to the board and you've done some public speaking, because that goes a long way. So keep that in mind. So just want to say thank you.
Thank you, board member Ibarra. Board member Fuentes.
Thank you. I guess my colleagues have said what I wanted to say, so I'm just going to say ditto. But the one thing is, you guys did just an awesome job. When you challenge yourself, you're going to succeed in whatever you do. And I really like your presentation, all the activities that are going on. One of the things that I really like was the harvesting. I want to try that corn, man. Try some of that elote. Yeah, but you guys did such an awesome job. I'll ditto what my colleagues said. Just keep doing what you're doing. The opportunities are there. Take them, grab them, grasp them, and challenge yourselves, because when you challenge yourself, you will succeed. Thank you.
Other comments? See, board member Sandoval.
Great job, awesome job, you guys. The presentation was perfect. I like the way that you guys have the, I know we have a little loops in there, but you keep smiling. And I like that, so great job, okay?
Thank you. Yes. Board member Thoreen Ojeda, please.
My board members have already said what a great job you did, but what resonated with me was you said, thank you for giving us a second chance. And as board members, that's what we want. We want all of our kids to succeed. So when you say things like that, it encourages us to continue to find ways that we can meet the needs of all of our kids, because we're all different. And I was just really pleased to see tonight when you were trying to, you made it through things that were kind of hard, but you did a great job, and you were really cute doing it too. So keep up the good work, and we're really glad that we found something that you can be successful at, and keep doing that your entire career, and you're going to be really happy with your life. Thank you for being here tonight.
Well, obviously, fantastic job. I love second chances. That was a theme that you shared a couple of times. My day job is in helping men and women who are in recovery. So a lot of the folks I work with are on their second, sometimes third, fourth, or even fifth chance. And that's okay, because I tell them when it comes to opportunity, it's always there. It doesn't matter how many chances, it matters what you do with it. And I want you to both know that your story, and whatever it is, because we haven't had an opportunity to learn, but I'm sure over the year we'll hear and learn and we'll visit more of your story. But your story is part of you, and it's part of your success. You're here not in spite of it, but because of it. So be proud of that. Be proud of where you are, and know that you're paving the way for future students to also believe in themselves and make it. So we are so proud of you, and I want to thank you for all that. So if you wouldn't mind coming up, we'd love to shake your hands. Please. Absolutely. Here's to... Wonderful. Thank you again for that wonderful school showcase. Next on our agenda are special presentations, and we have 3 great presentations this evening. We're going to begin with item 3.1, which is our student intern recognition. This is a fantastic program that we're very excited about. We've got lots of folks here to celebrate the student interns. And so at this time, I'm going to go ahead and ask our Director of Secondary Education. We have Dr. Mooney, and I believe Mr. Paul Lucero, our CT coordinator, is going to join him in this presentation. Is that correct? All right. We'll turn it over to Dr. Mooney.
All right. Good evening, Board President Flores, board members, Superintendent Dr. Miranda, and members of the audience. It is my honor tonight to introduce our Coordinator of Assessment and Data, as well as Career Technical Education, to present our student summer interns, along with our CTE department. So I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Paul Lucero.
Thank you. Tonight we're here to celebrate the students who participated in our 2025 summer internships. As you can see on your screens, we had another successful summer. And before we get into the specifics, I would like to provide a bit of context through the video that was created to promote participation in our internships for this past summer. I'm trying. I'm running the same issue. There it goes. One more? Nope. I'm pressing play, honest. It's not going to press play. Oh, it's the PDF part. Sorry. Apologize for that. There was a video that was pretty good. It was our promotion video. It basically explained why we do what we do, right? So very important, but I can skip that and move on to this slide because it also speaks to it, but it speaks in better language, which is my language, data, right? For a bit of data to show why we do, or why we bring these opportunities and why they're important, for the class of 2024, we have that data now. 44% of our graduating seniors entered the workforce or the earnings market, shown on the screen there. This is a Bureau of Labor Statistics study that's done, and it asks if education pays. So if you want to look that up later, you can. As you can see, a high school diploma will only help the 44% of our students earn second from the bottom and face higher unemployment. Just let you look at that for a second. Now, these are averages from the Bureau of Labor Statistics, and we feel that to help our students earn above average, we have to provide opportunities like these internships that we provided to our students. The quotes over there, I think, speak for themselves. Those were in the video. In the video, one of our students said, I heard about this opportunity by the CTE team coming to one of my classes. We do go out to the classes. We promote these internships quite a bit, and we want to make sure that students know that these opportunities are out there. There was another quote from Owen Chang, actually, in the video, our facilities director. He said that he has all the qualities we look for in a great employee, and that was speaking about his intern from last summer. Another student quote, you get to work in a professional setting, get to learn real-world skills, and work with a team that helps you grow. That was from a student in student services last year. And what I think is very important to know about these internships is that the division leaders, the directors, the supervisors that bring these students in truly do make them a part of the team and treat them as professionals, which is important for this experience to take place because we do want them to earn that above average earning or wage. And then the last quote there says, I got experience that I wouldn't have been able to get without this internship. And that's also key, I think, to what these internships bring to our students. It's that time that they have during summer outside of the classroom that they can get into these professional settings and be successful. For 2025, our summer of 2025, we had 27 students at 12 work sites across the district, which doubled our numbers from last summer. So we had spoken about 2024 previously. This is now this past summer. I would be remiss if I didn't mention the two people who are primarily responsible for the recruitment, monitoring, and success of this program. Doris Hernandez and Avelia Tariquez are our work-based learning techs who tirelessly, fearlessly, and fervently advocate for every student to have these types of amazing opportunities. Please give them a round of applause. They're over here. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Now I'd like to turn the mic over to some of the student interns, to tell us about their experiences. So first up, we have Stephanie Becerra. She interned in TK6 this summer. So I'll let her come on up, Stephanie.
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon, fellow peers, families, and district faculty staff. My name is Stephanie Becerra, and I am a student at Bloomington High School. When I first saw this internship posting on my school's Club Rush, I was interested. As someone who wants to pursue a career in education and with a strong passion for teaching, I was hooked on the TK through 6 position available. Although the interviewing part was probably the most easiest to get done, it's hard to admit that assisting kindergarten teachers in their day-to-day tasks was the hardest. I worked with kindergartners and bilingual kids, sometimes one-on-one, who had difficulty learning their alphabet and numbers. I would say this entire experience was fulfilling. I love to see, what I call, of course, my students improve weekly on their tasks, whether it be counting by tens or learning sight words. I just felt like I did something really good for them. My favorite part of this experience was with a kid who struggled with the pronunciation and sounds of their alphabet and only knew less than half of them altogether. I was assigned to him to do one-on-one study sessions, helping him in various ways that adapted to his learning style. On the last week of the internship, we conducted one last test on their alphabet, and he knew more than half of their sounds and names altogether. It truly did make me happy, and I'd say overall that this internship taught me how to be patient and understanding, learning how to process 2 contrasting ideas and come to an agreement, and most of all, more about myself. I had begun to get an idea of what I was really getting myself into, and I enjoyed it. And I believe that's all I have to say, so thank you for your time.
Next up, we have Jamie Baron. He interned in nutrition services. So Jamie, come on up.
Good afternoon to everybody, and thank you for coming. My experience in my internship was very good. I learned a lot. The people I worked with too, they taught me a lot. Throughout the internship, I really learned about communication. I'm a little nervous. First off, I do want to say thank you for everyone that came out for this. Thank you to the board. Thank you to the internship program. And I want to thanks to my brother and my mom for supporting me throughout their internship. Thank you to the people I worked with at Joe Baca. And I'm also very grateful to be here and have a chance to go participate in this internship program for the summer. That's what I have to say.
And our final student speaker is Madeline Fakuri. She interned in Language Support Services. Madeline, come on.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Madeline Fakuri, and I'm currently a senior at Bloomington High School. This past summer, I was delighted and grateful to be one of the selected students to be a part of the Colton Joint Unified School District intern program. Throughout my internship, I was trained to utilize important skills to excel in the workplace. I was provided with structure alongside insight on a day-to-day life and what a successful career looks like. I found the hands-on interactive experience to be very beneficial to my future. My team in the Department of Language Support Services not only created a professional but positive work environment for me. This was very beneficial to my future. And I think that this is a great program to help students get experience and see what a successful career could look like for themselves. Thank you for providing this for me.
Okay, many of these students are football players. They're also band section leaders, and there's a game tonight at 7:30, so we're going to try to get them out of here. I'm going to move on to the awards. Probably good that the video didn't work. That was 2 more minutes. So we'll get through that to our awards. Students, as I call your name, come on up. I'll shake your hand, and then you can stand here in the center until everybody's called up. We'd like to get one big picture and greet everybody as you come up, all right? So stay up here as you come on up, and we'll start off in our internships with mental and behavioral health. So the first student, Alicia Castellanos, come on up. We have Jaslyn Gomez, come on up. Miguel Aleman. Now we're going to move on to student services. Oh, sorry. I also had slides for all of these. The supervisor for mental and behavioral health was Antonio Castro, and we had a lot of other help in there as well. So next we're on to student services. Supervisor was Missy Kingston for student services, and Cassandra Dominguez. Come on up. Make your way. Thank you. Samantha Perez Alvarado. Sophia Menes. Good job. We're going to move on to language support services, and this would be Madeline Fakuri. Now we're going to move on to TK6, and as you can see from the screen, this is our most popular internship, which is really cool. So moving on, Giselle Leon. Amy Natividad. Alyssa Duke. Stephanie Becerra. Sofia Asensio. Tito Reyna. Karina Antiveros. And Sienna Hakundi Rosales. Hakunde? Sorry. No, I was going to mess it up. All right, next we have Nutrition Services, and that would be Jamie Baron. And for our preschool San Salvador interns, we start off with Natalie Orozco. And Irene Padilla. And we did have quite a few other interns that weren't able to make it tonight. We have some graduates that are all taking classes. We have students, like I said, that are out at different events across the district. But I did want to say I'm very proud of this program, but most proud of you all, the interns. I appreciate the work that you did this summer. I know that it was an unpaid internship, so we paid you in that experience and hopefully some work experience credits as you went back to school. But I can't tell you enough all the positive feedback that I received from our staff on your professionalism, your commitment to the position, and everything that you did. So I truly do applaud you, thank you, and appreciate every single one of you. So thank you again. Let's give them another round of applause, please. All right. Now I'm at a loss for what to do next because there's so many of you and I don't know how we're going to make the picture happen, so I'll let that work itself out.
We'll make it work. We've done it before, so I'm going to have Katie wrangle us, but if we can, board members, we'll jump down to the well.
Thank you. Good job. Thank you. Appreciate it. Madeline, glad I named Madeline after you. Nice job. Thank you. Good job. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Miranda. Appreciate it.
I know that there is a lot going on, obviously, for our students, so just want to be very brief. Thank you so much for taking advantage of this opportunity. To our amazing staff and leadership team, thank you for making this a reality. It was a dream, now it's a reality, and it's only going to get bigger and better, so we're so excited for that. Thank you, Paul, for what you do. And to the students, keep up the great work. We're not going to be offended if you need to sneak out, moms, dads, and kids. I know there's a lot going on. I have kids myself that are doing homework and band practice, and there's football tonight, so there's a lot going on. So don't worry if you need to sneak out, that's okay. We'll move on to the next item on the agenda, but thank you again for being here. Yes. Yes, and of course, parents. Thank you, parents, for what you do. Absolutely, yeah. That's right, I was going to say, and there's lots more seating. Yep. Oh, yeah. And those of you in the back are lucky there's all this front row seating available now, so feel free to come on down. All right. Wonderful. Okay. Well, our next item on the agenda is the introduction of new management. And so I'm going to ask Dr. Dade, our Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources, to please come forward for this presentation.
Thank you, and good evening, Board President Flores, board members, Superintendent Dr. Miranda, and members of the audience. It is my honor and pleasure to welcome our new management team members. And I'd like to first start with our new Assistant Principal of Slover Mountain Continuation High School, Dr. Tamara Frazier. Now, Dr. Frazier comes to us with an extensive and comprehensive background in K-12 education. She's a special education teacher. She was a HBCU College Readiness Program lead. She is currently an adjunct professor for National University and Sanford School of Education. She is also African American Parent Engagement Specialist, and many more. Come up here. You make me feel like a limo driver right now, but sorry. Fun facts, my favorite part, like I told you. She proudly shares that her greatest accomplishment is her two sons, Kier and Kyrene, who are both HBCU graduates now and thriving in their respective careers. And so our historical black colleges and universities, I'm going to stay there for a moment because something that I learned about Dr. Frazier is she, in her personal time, she has raised money to take students down to a historical black college and universities tour, and multiple kids who didn't believe they can go to college actually believe they can go to college, and actually over 20 kids have enrolled and successfully completed their degrees. So just a kudos to you. She has also been a Black Student Union advisor for over 18 years, and we're really looking forward to her bringing what she's learned and those resources here to Slover Mountain, which their first meeting will be September 18th. So looking forward to that. She loves in her relaxation time. She does a couple of interesting things, and some of them resonates with me, but I'd never seen this, but she likes to read and watch the ID channel. Okay, some people know what that is. All right, I need to step up my game on TV. I think American Greed. I've heard of that one, and then my favorite, Judge Judy. While she's enjoying those TV shows, she also likes to partake in brownies, and so she loves brownies. So my favorite is Ghirardelli, but you know, my wife makes great brownies too. So, but ultimately, we are so excited to have Dr. Frazier join us. There's so many connections that she brings to our district and resources, and we're just looking forward to seeing you bring that to Slover Mountain, where you can't spell Slover without love, and those kids need to be loved, and I know that already I'm already hearing, and the district is hearing, that they feel loved by you. So thank you so much for what you have done and what you will be doing in the future. So I'm going to give you some time. So you have a lot of friends and members. You please feel free to introduce them, and then go ahead and address the board.
Okay. So good evening, Board President Flores, board members, Superintendent Miranda, and members of the audience. My name is Dr. Tamara Frazier, and I'm truly honored to serve as assistant principal at Slover Mountain. This opportunity is both humbling and inspiring, and I'm committed to serving our students, staff, and community with dedication and integrity. I would like to extend a special thank to my principal, Adrina Frejo. She has, through her leadership, she has already mentored me, coached me, stayed late with me, allowed me to ask multiple questions over and over again on how to do things. These past few weeks have been nothing but a blessing at Slover. I'm deeply grateful to have my family and friends and community partners here, and to share this moment with me. I do have some of my Alabama State Alumni Association members with me here, HBCU. I have my cousin and her husband. I have a lot of family here. I have my amazing, illustrious sorority of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. They're here. I have my NCNW sisters are here, which is National Council of Negro Women. The men of the 100 Black men of the Inland Empire, who are one of my biggest supporters, here as well. And some of the men of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated are here as well. And with the help of, together with the district unwavering commitment to professionalism and putting students first through achievement, equity, and wellness, I wholeheartedly dedicate the rest of my working future to Colton Joint Unified School District. I'm honored to be here, and I'm looking forward to serving here for a very long time. So thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
So right here first, and then you'll do the half moon. One more round of applause for Dr. Frazier, please. Our next management team member I'd like to introduce is our Security Supervisor for Safety and Security, Stephen Cruz. Stephen comes to us with a very interesting and eclectic background. First and foremost, I'd like to thank you for your service. Stephen is a correctional specialist for the U.S. Army Reserve. And so learned a lot. We talked about some military things earlier, and he's definitely done some great things there. He's been a district safety officer for Colton Joint Unified since 2018, and now and was the interim district supervisor last year. He has done so many great things through the Army Reserve, and one thing that he strongly believes in is discipline and teamwork and leadership skill training that he's acquired in the field. Some of his fun facts: he enjoys camping and spending time outdoors. It helps him to recharge. He likes learning new things about himself, especially through self-discovery and personal growth. He is a fitness and outdoor enthusiast, and he loves cats. And so he owns 2 cats. One's name is Pookie, the other, no, I'm just joking. What's the name of the cat? What's the name of your cat? Okay, Mercury. I don't know where I got Pookie from, but Mercury. And so, but Stephen, you've already shown us that your patience and your ability to build relationships with students, which is so important in your position. We want kids to feel safe in a place of learning. So thank you so much for what you've done and what you will do. I'd like to give you a few moments to address the board.
Good afternoon, board. I'd like to say thank you for the opportunity. Last year, as an interim, was a learning experience for myself. I learned a lot. I'd like to apply what I've learned and what I'm continuing to learn. I've been doing that with the great help of my director, John Sachs, as well as with my two leadership team co-workers, Sean and Frankie. They weren't able to make it, but with the help of them and their mentorship, they've guided me to be successful. And I plan on continuing to be successful and being committed to Colton Joint. So thank you.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, okay. And Stephen, I'm gonna invite you back up because I know tonight you go home to a very special person that you didn't introduce. Stephen, come on back up.
Yes, yeah. I didn't come alone tonight, so I'd like to thank Brianna Garcia for actually coming here. My family's all the way in LA, so they make a long commute. But I really appreciate the fact that she's here. She's a great support system. I also wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her help. So yeah.
I had a nickel for how many people I saved doing that. And I'm joking. But, thank you so much. That concludes my presentation.
Thank you, Dr. Day, for that. And again, we're so excited to have new leadership here in the district. I'm always impressed when I see these fantastic, dynamic professionals come to Colton Joint Unified to be part of our team. And then, of course, when we see folks from within be promoted and grow, it's a fantastic thing. So thank you for fostering that, Dr. Miranda, and your team, and everybody in the district. It's wonderful to see. All right, that takes us to our next item on the agenda, which is item 3.3, our employee recognition. So we have directors Dr. Kathy Cervantes and Eric Enciso for this presentation.
Good evening, Board President Flores, board members, Superintendent Dr. Miranda, and members of the audience. My name is Eric Enciso. I'm Director of Human Resources Classified, and I'm here to present the employee recognition for the month of August. So we are going to be starting by calling Jamal Boyce up, our Chief Technology Officer, so that he can present to Mr. Ron Lemos, our classified member. Come on both up, and a big round of applause for Ron.
Good evening, Board President Flores, board members, Superintendent Dr. Miranda, and members of the audience. I do want to just, I get the privilege to acknowledge a special person on our team. 4 months into my employment here in 2022, I had the opportunity to hire 4 new technology support specialists with the help of Dr. Peterson. And so actually 5 because 1 retired. So we had 40 applicants apply for the position. And normally you probably filter through them just because you don't want to sit and wait through all that time. But I felt there might be some quality candidates in it, so we pushed through and interviewed them all despite maybe some nuances in their applications. And during that process, one particular individual stood out to me because normally when you go in the process, you look for a person, in IT, you look for a person who has the technical acumen, but ultimately you want somebody with the personal skills because we're a customer service department. And so during the process when Ron was interviewing, I'm like, he was checking all the boxes, the technical, and he was coming off, and you can see like the heart, the person, and just how he was sharing how he cares for people. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like the perfect candidate. And I tried to hold my composure. I don't know if I can say too much about the ratings, but like he was like way up here. But some of the pushback I was always getting, was like, oh, he's too young. And I'm like, what does that have to do with anything? So at the end of the day, he was one of the 4 selected. And then just from that point on, any school that he visited, I was getting unsolicited responses from administrators, staff. Oh my gosh, I love this guy, Ron. He just goes the extra mile. He has that follow through. And like this continued on. And then we had probably a year or so later, maybe a year, yeah, we opened up a new position, a lead technology support specialist. And you have this sense of entitlement where people feel they belong here. But once again, he knocked it out the box. And the pushback, once again, is he's too young. But I'm like, what does that have to do with anything? He has the skill, he has the ability, and he's just proven that from day one. And you can see his heart. And even what he presents in meetings, I'm like, this guy, he has some unique thoughts, some innovative thoughts. And so I even bring him in sometimes just to ask him, oh, what do you think? What should we do? Because I feel as a leader, we don't know everything. And we have people like we're looking at interns, they have experiences that we don't have. And one of the most memorable experience I just remember, one of the students received a MacBook from winning one of the awards, like attendance from like student services, but it was still, somehow it fell under the management of CJUSD. So when they got home, it was still kind of locked down and restricted, and they were frustrated, having issues. And I think they may have reached out to some of our staff, and they were just given a response of basically do it themselves. But Ron took the initiative to assist that family member, and then whatever he had to escalate, he escalated. But then the other aspect, he also he followed up and reached out to the parent, reached out to the daughter, just to ensure everything was okay. So I just want to say, like, Ron is a rock star, and I don't believe this would be the first time he's at this podium, or he may be at what Brandon was mentioning, just new management. So I just feel he's super talented, and don't let his youth fool you, because he knows what he's doing. So I'll let Ron just say a few words.
Good evening. Thanks, Jamal. That was awesome. No chat GPT. No chat from the heart. Hi, everyone. I'll stick to notes, though. Hi, everyone. Thank you, CJUSD and the Employee Recognition Committee, for this award. The best part of my job isn't just fixing tech, it's the reactions. The kids who wave and say, hey, you're the IT guy who fixed my Chromebook. Or the teachers who tell me that I literally saved their day. Knowing I can make someone's day just a little bit easier is what makes this job rewarding. I want to thank my support system, my girlfriend Danielle, my brother Johnny, my friends Jared and Annalise, and then my new family with Derek, Karen, and Brian for being here. I'm honored to share this moment with them and with all of you. Thank you.
I'm sorry, Ron, I forgot to ask you, where did you work before? In what department? All right, yeah, there we go. With Jared, yeah. I had to get that one in because when we found out he was going to school to be in IT, we introduced him to IT leadership and let him know that there was a career path for him. So when he came back, we were so stoked. So happy that he's still serving. So that concludes that part. So.
Our next presentation is for certificated Employee of the Month, and that is TOA from Lewis Elementary, Sandra Picasso. Let's give her a round of applause. And presenting her, it will be AP Therese Valdez.
Good evening, Board President Flores, board members, Superintendent Dr. Miranda, and members of the community. Lewis Elementary is proud to celebrate Sandra Picasso, recipient of the CJUSD Employee Recognition Award for August 2025. Sandra serves as our Teacher on Assignment, or TOA, our CASP and LPAC coordinator, and our MEL specialist. Her impact on our school community is immeasurable. Known for her unwavering dedication, professionalism, and heart for students, Sandra embodies the qualities of outstanding educator and colleague. Sandra is a tireless worker who continually goes above and beyond in every aspect of her role. Whether she is coordinating assessments, organizing intervention groups, or supporting English learners and their families, Sandra approaches each responsibility with skill, care, and efficiency. Her leadership has been instrumental in helping a significant number of our MEL students successfully reclassify, the highest in the district elementary-wise. A testament to her knowledge of the standards and her commitment to ensuring every child's success. Her colleagues describe her as the go-to person on campus, someone who wears many hats with ease and always has a solution. From troubleshooting technology issues to providing valuable instructional resources, Sandra is quick to step in and offer support wherever it's needed. She is equally responsive to parents, often reaching out in Spanish to ensure clear and effective communication with families. Sandra's impact extends beyond academics. Her thoughtful involvement in school events, including our promotion ceremonies and holiday programs, reflects her belief that every student deserves to be celebrated. Above all, Sandra's goal is always to help students, teachers, and parents succeed. Her collaborative spirit fosters a supportive work environment, while her reliability and responsiveness ensure that Lewis Elementary continues to thrive. We are truly blessed to have Sandra on our campus, and this award is well-deserved recognition of her incredible contributions. Congratulations, Sandra, and on behalf of Mrs. Bill, our principal, myself, and the Lewis staff, thank you for making Mary B. Lewis Elementary shine.
Okay, I wrote it down. I'm not good at this stuff. I'm sorry. So thank you so much for this honor. This is my 15th year with Colton, and I've been blessed to spend every one of those years at Lewis. Yes, being a Lewis Eagles means working with an incredible team, amazing administrators, and a wonderful, inspiring staff who are more than colleagues, they're friends. Everything I do is to help our students and staff shine because Lewis deserves recognition for the incredible work happening there. I'm grateful to every teacher, staff member, and student who makes Lewis such a special place. I want to say a big thank you to my family. I couldn't do any of this without the love and support of my family who are here, my mom, my uncle, my aunt, my husband, and our 4 amazing children. And of course, I want to give a very special thank you to my partner, teacher, and friend, Tanya Tapia. She's always by my side, and together we are a team that I'm very proud to be a part of. Thank you again.
Another round of applause for Sandra Picasso. Thank you, and that concludes our presentation.
Thank you for that. And again, congratulations to the honorees. And at this time, we just want to say thank you. We have amazing staff that do amazing things. So these stories are inspiring for all of us. Our next item on the agenda is public comment. I don't have any public speaker cards. Do we have any other public speaker cards? I see Ms. Medina, we do not. All right. So at this time, we will go ahead and close public comment, and move on to our action session items. Tonight we have action session items 5.1 through 5.36. We will be pulling 5.2 for separate consideration. Are there any other items that board members wish to pull for separate consideration? All right. Hearing none, I will ask for a motion to approve our action session items 5.1 through 5.36 with the exception of item 5.2. Okay, a motion by Board Member Haro. Is there a second? Second by Board Member Thorin Ojeda. Okay, any questions or comments? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Hearing none, it is so ordered. That takes us to item 5.2, adoption of resolution, board compensation for Board Member Sandoval. I will ask for a motion for approval.
So move.
Motion by Board Member Ibarra, a second by Board Member Haro. Any questions or comments? Okay. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Great. It is so ordered. Please note with one abstention, that is Board Member Sandoval. All right, that concludes our action session items for this evening. Our administrative reports, are there any questions with respect to item 6.1, our approved disbursements? All right, hearing none. We do not have a facilities update today, if I'm not correct, okay. So that will take us to item 6.3, our ACE update. I'm seeing no, okay, no ACE update this evening. CSE update, do we have a representative from CSEA? No, no update tonight? Thank you, appreciate that, okay. MAC update. No, okay, sorry, and then ROP update. Next week, that's what I thought. Okay, great. All right, Dr. Miranda, we're already to Superintendent's communique.
We're moving through this quickly. All right, so good evening, Board
There's
President.
football games to get to tonight.
Is there? Okay. I wouldn't know, but I'm not in any league. So, all right, so let's see. I want to go to the first slide there, Jamal, if you don't mind. Just want to highlight this incredible program that Assistant Superintendent Greg Fromm has brought to Business Services, Spotlight on Excellence, SOX. So Business Services, led by Mr. Fromm, has launched the Spotlight on Excellence Employee Recognition Program, separate from what we do district-wide. I just wanted to highlight because it's inspired by the FRET Factor, right, by Mark Sanborn, which emphasizes going above and beyond in daily work with positivity, creativity, and care. So goal is to recognize and celebrate employees who demonstrate exceptional dedication, initiative, and a caring approach to service with their colleagues, students, families, and the community. So far, great amount. We have 27 employees who've already been nominated with participation continue to grow. Employees get nominated by their peers, supervisors, and community members for outstanding acts of service. Whether it's a single thoughtful gesture or a major contribution that significantly benefits others. So get this, the awardees receive a pair of CJUSD socks, actual socks, that feature the Business Services Instagram account at CJUSD_BST. Yeah, so celebrating the contributions publicly. Again, thank you, Ms. Fromm, for leading the initiative. The SOX program is already fostering a culture of recognition and appreciation within CJUSD, shining a light on individuals that go above and beyond in our district. Next one, very excited, and we're very thrilled that our district, California School Board Association, has nominated us for a Golden Bell Award. We are just thrilled to announce that district has been notified that our Equity Through Wellness, Serving the Whole Child at Every Site, has been selected as a finalist for the 2025 Golden Bell Awards. This is a prestigious award, highly sought after by school districts, county offices throughout California. And CSBA received a record number of applications this year, and our application was submitted under the social emotional wellness category, highlighting a holistic approach to social, emotional, and mental health and well-being of all members in our district community. And so again, I do want to thank Assistant Superintendent Dr. Ortiz and Director Castro for his dedication supporting our award-winning programs in our district, mental health. It's just an incredible service that we provide in our community. So we look forward to getting the final results of that and then celebrating at CSBA this year. Last item that I have is the Give Back Academy. You're not familiar with this, but let me explain a little bit about what it is. This is the fourth year, and that marks the collaboration with the Give Something Back community, and we partner with them and the Children's Deserved Success Department from the San Bernardino County Superintendent of Schools. And so they bring the Give Back Academy to our secondary school sites. So GBA continues to be offered as an optional club once a month during one of class periods, with coaches covering topics such as community building, social and emotional skill development, and career exploration, helping students navigate their post-secondary education path. So we have many of our students who are returning for the fourth consecutive year, benefiting from the continuity and relationships that enhances student engagement and school connection. This program will also be offered at our middle schools, with sessions occurring every month. So again, thank you to Student Services for their continuing this valuable partnership with San Bernardino County Superintendent of Schools, and for the supporting what we care most about, our students' growth and success in our district. So just wanted to highlight some outstanding things that are going on in our district. That is my communique this evening, Board President, so back to you.
Thank you for that, Dr. Miranda. We appreciate the update. All right, next item on the agenda are board member comments. We'll begin this evening with Board Member Sandoval. No comment, okay. Board Member Ibarra.
Well, I just want to say that we were talking about footballs here, so I did get an opportunity to go to see Cone High School play last Friday. Unfortunately, they did not win. But what was really nice about it is that Colton's fan base was out in numbers, and it was really really good to see. It just reminded me of, I'm going to say it because I could say it, the old days where we used to pack the stadium all the time, and I had opportunity to see Miss Sandoval there, and found out that one of her sons was playing, number 24, and yeah, he was there. But it's interesting because every time I go to events like this, I get a lot of people approach me for a lot of different things. But one of the major problems that several people approached me was that up in front, they had some paper signs where the handicapped were sitting, and people were pulling and just dropping them on the floor, and then sitting there. So, one of the things that we need to take a look at is maybe making permanent signs on there. And there are signs that say wheelchair, but it doesn't say handicap. And so there was signs for wheelchair, and then I noticed that somebody had taped signs that said handicap seating only. That's what it said. And those were the ones that the people were pulling out. And so that they had a whole line of people standing, so that the complaints came from the people that couldn't see. And none of them were really, should be in that area. So I just wanted to bring that to our attention. And I don't know if that similar situation applies at Bloomington or Grand Terrace, but something that we may want to take a look at, so that people could enjoy the game. And, and the people who need to be sitting there can have the opportunity to sit there. So just wanted to mention that as well. So at this point, I'm hearing that everything is going really well at our schools. All the schools are running really smooth. I'm getting a lot of reports from family members that their students, their kids are happy and pleased with their teachers. So everything sounds great to this point, and I'm sure it'll continue to do so. So just wanted to mention that. And yes, like Dan said earlier, we have great employees. I make no bones about that. We have great instructors, great administrators. This is a great place to be. And I heard a couple of our new employees say that, they want to be at Colton. And I think that that's something that theme has been growing and growing and growing over the last several years now. When I first came on back in the late 90s, the theme was they'll come to Colton, they'll get experience, and then leave to Redlands. And, that seemed to have been the theme. But now people want to come to Colton and stay here. So, I just contribute that to everybody that's here and those who are not here, our administration, our superintendent, for making people feel like they belong. And I appreciate that a lot. So that's something I just wanted to mention as well. So that's all I have to say. Thank you, Dan.
Thank you. Thank you, Board Member Ibarra. And then Dr. Miranda, if you'll just follow up with us on that. Obviously, we take ADA accessibility very serious, and we've spent a lot of money to bring our facilities up to ADA accessibility code. So we want to make sure that that's addressed. Wonderful. Thank you. Board Member Haro.
Thank everyone tonight for being here. Meetings like tonight are so special. I mean, not that the others aren't, but they're really special when we honor our own, when we honor our teachers and our staff and students. It's just wonderful to see all the things that are happening. And so I really look forward to meetings like this where we are able to honor as many students as we did tonight. I apologize for not making the earlier board meeting, but I was stuck at jury duty, and I have to continue with jury duty. So I got to do my civic duty. And I just want to say, because, I'm a mom, I'm a proud mom, a proud CJUSD student graduate. Lori, you were one of her teachers. My daughter has started a new position. She's working for Garner Holt. She is their curriculum and professional development specialist. And so she learned everything she knows from CJUSD. So I'm just really proud of that. So I just wanted to say, to mention that.
Well, congratulations. Please share that with her. That's an awesome, awesome program, and they do a lot with schools in the area. So very cool. That is awesome. Very cool. Next is Board Member Fuentes.
Thank you, Board President Flores. First of all, I want to apologize. I haven't had the opportunity to go out to those back-to-school nights to all of them. I've been carless, and it's pretty sad. But soon, hopefully this coming weekend or this weekend, I'll probably have a car and hopefully get back on my streak of visiting the schools and all of that. So, but I wanted to share that on Tuesday, Dr. Miranda and I had the opportunity to be interviewed by a news affiliate of ABC. It's a show called The Business Report, Southern California Business Report, and it aired on Tuesday at 4 p.m. on 1490 AM and 98.1 FM, and we were also streaming online. And we got to share the story of our district. We got to share a little bit about the design plan, dual immersion, the 10-10-95-95 that we have, and many other things that we highlighted of our district. And so we had that opportunity to share the story. And tomorrow it'll be aired again, Friday, at 10 a.m. on 1490 AM and 98.1 FM. If you want to get on there at 10 a.m. And take a listen to our interview. It was awesome. She opened up and asked us a couple of questions about ourselves and all of that, and I thought it was great. And when it ended, she said, "Well, you just had about 800,000 people listen to you on the radio and online." So the story of CJUSD is out there, And I got a text from her, and she was sharing about some positive feedback that was coming back from people. You know how they get on social media and they start saying good things about it. And so it's good to hear that our story is out there. These are the type of things that we want in our district. We want our people to know what CJUSD is doing, because we want CJUSD to be number one. And that's our goal. We want CJUSD to be out there. We want to be the example school district of the districts around us. And so far, we are. In my book, we are. We have exceptional principals, teachers, staff, you name it. We have exceptional, and I just want to thank each and every one of you for everything you do. You know, every day, I know it's a challenge sometimes because you have students that'll do this, do that, but you know something? We still love them. We still love them, and we'll go with the model that Slover has. You can't spell Slover without love, and I think a little bit of love brings a lot. We saw that today with our Washington students and the way they shared and they communicated about second chances and all of that, and that's what we do. That's what we do here at CJUSD. I wanted to share that. If you want to listen to our interview again tomorrow, 10 a.m., 98.1, 1490 a.m., take a listen, and you'll hear a little bit about what's going on in our district, which you probably already know, but it's great to hear. Thank you again. Love you all. Have a great evening.
Thank you, Board Member Fuentes. Board Member Bertha Flores.
Hey, lots to be proud of today. The internship awards, thank you, Paul, for an amazing program, and we're looking forward to seeing more of this next year. The socks, thank you, Greg, for starting this. This is amazing. I love it. And the employee recognition and the new staff presentations, thank you, HR, Dr. Dade, for putting a spotlight on these and making our district shine. Have a good evening.
Thank you, Board Member Bertha Flores. And Board Member Thorin Ojeda.
I mentioned earlier with the students from Washington High School how encouraging it is for us as board to hear our kids and the successes that they've had. I don't think anything, at least for me, and I think our whole board feels this way, nothing is more meaningful to us than when we have kids up here doing anything here at our school district, because you see the hope in their eyes, and it's just really exciting. And when I saw the kids tonight from your program, Paul, it just, wow, it just makes you feel like we're doing something so good for these kids. So thank you for all the hard work that you've done in your department, and everyone has a piece of that because you got their kids prepared for them being able to do this, but it was wonderful. On a personal note, I wasn't going to cry. I just want to say thank you for all the love and support in my family in the last month or so. My friends here in Colton is like a family, and it was hard to go through. And those of you who were able to attend the services on Friday, it touched my heart the way you'll never understand. I hope you never understand it like that, because it's hard. But I just thank you so much, because you've become kind of like my Fontanic. And I really appreciate that. And thank you so much. The last year's been hard, and the last month was it was the worst thing, but he's at peace now, and we'll move on, and hopefully I'll see some of you and most of you, and I'll have a little more time to do visitations and those kind of things. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Joanne. And you know that we love you, and we're here for you, and we're so grateful to have you part of our family, and we're here for you. Thank you. Well, I don't have any comments tonight. Just want to thank everybody for helping put together today's meeting together. Again, it was a wonderful array of celebrations and recognitions. We did take care of some business as well, which is important. But more importantly, we reaffirm why we're here, and it's for the students and the families that we serve and the opportunities that we're creating for their future. So I'm so grateful for that. I get to witness it every day with my 3 children, but really it's all the kids across the district. So thank you, everyone, for being a part of that. At this time, we'll go ahead and close this portion and adjourn to closed session. We do have a couple of readout items from closed session. Item 10.1 is our personnel public employee appointment discipline dismissal release item. On a motion by Board Member Fuentes and seconded by Board Member Sandoval and carried on a 7-0 vote, the board approved the appointments in item 10.1 as presented. And item 10.2, this is the personnel public employee appointment in closed session on a motion by Board Member Haro and seconded by Board Member Bertha Flores. And on a 7-0 vote, the board appointed Ms. Christine Steer Hessen, Assistant Principal of Smith Tech Elementary. So we'll make that announcement, and that's very exciting. Those are the only items that we have to read out, so we will go ahead and adjourn and get home safe.